a rip buddy fight. Oh man. Let me make sure, cause she gotta make sure the mic is on. All right. Is this? Let me make sure this thing, cause I saw it blink.
Bro, what's going on?
Nah, cause I saw it blink. All right, bro. It's not we not finna pull the first episode. But everybody, welcome back, man, to another episode of the 2 for a special podcast. My name is Brown, and I got my boys LJ and Dad with me on my right, I think. I'm sorry, but y'all go ahead and talk to these folks. I was so lost. I forgot my left from my right for a little bit.
You gotta be the top 5 most uncoordinated people.
Nah, look here. Nah. Check this. No. Today is Saturday, right?
Yeah.
I'm off because we usually do it on Sunday. So my mind is all over the place.
And this is my fault. Like I overbooked myself by like tenfold.
Now isn't that your fault? You good?
No. I didn't tell you what's going to happen. I got 6 fantasy drafts tomorrow. It feels like, and 3 of them are at the same time. So I'm literally going to have my tablet, my laptop, and my phone all looking up at me trying to do fantasy drafts. Plus, I've been watching college football today.
Yeah, we are too.
It's a whole mess. It's a whole. And I had a draft yesterday. I have another one today. So
how many leagues are you in, Dad? That's a lot.
Too many, LJ. Too many.
That's a lot of leagues.
You know my problem is I can't say no.
No.
You know what it is? But my friend said, "Hey, you want to join this league?" Like, yeah, I got you.
My will. Yeah. But welcome back, man. Like Dad said, college football back. If you don't know, we in Alabama, so you already know. We love football down here, and right now, Georgia is destroying Oregon, which is sad. It's sad.
Bo Nix is looking terrible.
We know about Bo Nix. That's why he came to get me outside, and he was talking about it, and I said, "Are you surprised?" And he was like, "Yeah, because they supposed to have a good defense." I meant to say, "Do you realize who their quarterback is?" Because you should. Because the quarterback used to be our quarterback, and we used to have problems with him. So,
yeah.
And you think, Oregon offense, Bo Nix might do all right in that? No.
He might. I don't know, but they getting destroyed right now. And then the crazy thing about it is, me and LJ like Auburn, and I just don't see them on the schedule. On nowhere.
Well, they playing Mercer. They playing nobody, so it should be.
Bro, right? This year we are nobody.
Hey, look,
but I ain't gonna lie though, we should be okay because I looked at our schedule. We ain't playing like nobody. So if we lose a whole bunch of games this year, then we garbage. Like for real.
I mean, we might.
No, I'm just saying because we legit not playing anybody that's good this season. Like I'm dead. Look at it. Look at it. We ain't playing nobody this season. Besides Mississippi State, Georgia. I think we playing Georgia. Mississippi State, Alabama, and Texas A&M, I think. So we technically playing like 3 or 4 good teams. You see what I mean?
That's the SEC life.
Yeah. They changed it.
Meanwhile,
they changed it because Georgia. I was surprised Georgia playing Oregon now.
That was just a weird.
Yeah, like way back in the day, like 2-3 years ago, you would never expect that. So I don't know. I guess they like, man, we finna mix it up.
Okay, so we're gonna lose the Penn State game.
Why you say? Oh, hold on, they ranked?
No, but we lost it 2 straight years in a row.
Oh,
we got a
that.
contract with them. Well, yeah, we lost it 2 straight games in a row because they do it for their white nights, and so it's just a horrible environment to go to. But actually, it's going to be at Auburn this time. So, we might actually win that one. At least for us, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 games of the season is at home.
Yeah.
And then we have at Georgia. We probably lose to that one.
There's no probably. We are going to lose to that one.
We lose Georgia. We probably lose to Ole Miss. We probably lose to Arkansas.
Like I said, we should lose maybe maximum 5 games.
We're going to lose every SEC game.
No,
Mississippi State.
We should lose.
We face Georgia. We face LSU, Georgia, Ole Miss, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, and Alabama. I don't know anything about LSU right now, so you got me on that one. But these other ones, I'm kind of like, I don't see us winning.
Yeah, we just gotta wait and see. Dad, what's your college football team?
I am a USC Trojan.
I'm about to say he either has to be a Trojan or UCLA.
Okay, well, first of all, we don't speak that blasphemous name around here.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. I've met people from California. They either one of the two.
Why?
And
What
they
was
hate the other.
what is like us?
It's like us. It's
Exactly like us.
like
UCLA. When it comes to California, when it comes to LA area, like Southern California teams, it goes the Lakers, it goes the Dodgers, the Angels, USC, Clippers, whatever AAA team, semi-pro team, and then you might have UCLA down there. That's how it goes.
They hate USC, UCLA. That's crazy.
I was not surprised about that because as soon as he said USC, I was like, he probably hates UCLA, and I'm not surprised.
With a passion. And we got Lincoln Riley as our coach. We is back, baby.
Well, at least y'all gonna have a decent season, unlike us.
Well.
I mean, we'll see, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably lose like 5 or 6 games. And,
most definitely.
And then we might go to a bowl game, and then we're gonna lose the bowl game like we did.
We
last
might
year.
even beat Alabama out of nowhere.
We are not gonna be Alabama.
We might. We almost beat them last year.
Yeah, but we not finna. No.
You never know. Anyway, we might beat them, and then we still lose the ball.
Bowl game.
Y'all
We've
gonna
done
make
that
the
before.
church's chicken. Y'all gonna make the church's chicken bowl and win that.
Look, you laughing, but you might be right.
Is that a real bowl?
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, damn, I ain't know that was a real bowl.
There's so many bowls, it's ridiculous. You can probably say a name and say, yep, there's a bowl for that. So.
Nah, they in 2026 they gonna do away with a whole bunch of bowls because now they doing 12 man now.
And they're not gonna do away with them, I guess. But they.
I mean, they gonna
they
Cause they still keep the Peach Bowl, but is in like the top 4, something like that. So yeah.
For what I understand, they're not doing it as bowl games. They're doing it as they're going to do like the second or third round as the bowl games,
right?
Because the first games they're doing is like it's going to be home games for the teams. It's going to be like regular home games, and then after that you get the first 4 get buys. After they get a home game after that, and after that it goes into the bowls.
They probably what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like the Peach Bowl presents yada yada, or pretty much what they do now. Yeah, but I'm excited for it. We'll see. Some underdogs gonna come through.
I thought
What?
Coach Corso retired last year.
Bro, that man is not gonna retire. He gonna die.
That's why I thought that he would retire.
He
got sick. He was sick.
He's not gonna retire from
sometime.
college football. That man, he gonna die on the broadcast stand.
Let's hope not.
He's not. But I'm just saying I mean,
well, he gonna die with a helmet on with the team he picked. Is that what you gonna do?
pretty. What he gonna do is he gonna be on live TV, and then he gonna broadcast on his deathbed, and then boom, he gonna die.
Hey, not to joke around, but like Paterno went out that way. You know, as soon as he was out of college football, he left.
Because that man been on air since I was a kid for college football. He's not. No, I know for a fact he's old. So he's So I don't think he gonna retire. I think he legit gonna be the type of person who's just gonna die without retiring.
He's just gonna cash some checks.
Yeah, and then he probably gonna pass it on to his kids, and his kids gonna be successful.
Yeah.
So let's jump to this daily dose of anime because I'm about to hate on his kids. I'm about to go off on him. I was just saying because they straight for life, but I don't want to get that deep though. All right. So for your daily dose of anime, brought to you by the Facebook group, Disney will reportedly not let Bleach air weekly for international fans. How do y'all feel about that?
It's been this week. Pretty much everybody has said that the Bleach anime is now dead.
Ain't it finna come out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's about to be DRA, Dead on Arrival.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's because you don't watch simulcast. For a lot of people, simulcast is very important, and they love watching it like that.
Okay.
And if they not going to do that, it's going to ruin a lot of people's opinion. There are people who will straight up not watch an anime because it's not simulcast.
Okay.
It's just like what happened with JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. The newest one, I think it's called Stone Ocean. I think it's what it's called.
It's some ocean. I know that.
It didn't do as well as people thought it would do.
Right.
One, because it was on Netflix, and two, because of how Netflix released the episodes. So if Disney do the same thing that Netflix did do with Bleach not being known as it used to be, like a lot of the old people will watch it, maybe, or people not old people, but people who used to watch Bleach will watch it.
Our people.
But like the younger people who don't know about it probably won't watch it because it won't be simulcast. It won't be on Crunchyroll. I'm still not sure it's gonna be on Funimation.
Right. I don't think it is.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
So it right now Bleach. Who Viz Media made a horrible decision, giving the streaming rights to Bleach, or giving the Bleach the streaming rights to Disney.
Right.
And Disney's not going to pay for it because Disney makes too much money off of other things.
Mm-hmm.
But Viz Media is going to pay for it because they're not going to get the clout that they thought they were going to get, or the comeback they thought they were going to get. But maybe they don't care about that. Maybe they just
because they already got the money. Shoot.
I mean, you would have made more money,
yeah.
I think,
yeah.
if you would have given it to Crunchyroll and
Animation. Yeah.
But they decided not to do that, and they gave it to Disney.
Or
one-time big payment.
Or they probably was finna go that route, but Crunchyroll and Funimation wasn't giving them the money, and then Disney came in and cut and be like, "Here." Then they were like, "Okay." Because I'm pretty sure, and Dad, you can get your 2 cents in a little bit. I'm pretty sure. Bleach, when they was coming back, because I forgot where Bleach was actually streaming. I forgot which platform it was, but I know for a fact when they were about to come, they'd be like, "All right, we need to figure out which platform we're gonna go." And I'm pretty sure they went to Crunchyroll, Funimation, and they probably ain't like the numbers. And then Disney just came out to cut, be like, "Hey, we give you all this money," and then boom. I'm pretty sure during that meeting that this wasn't on the table. I think this came on, the wherever I just said. I'm pretty sure that deal or that part just came like later on this week, and I'm pretty sure Bleach probably didn't know that was in the deal. So,
Maybe.
but Dad, what's your take on it, man?
How I'm gonna ask this question, and then it's like just sarcastic question, but how long has Bleach been coming back for? Like,
has it been like 8 years?
No.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It was announced back before the pandemic, and then.
No, I'm talking about when it last stopped.
You talking about the anime?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been about 8 years.
It's been about 8 years. Okay.
But they keep talking about they're gonna bring it back, and then they're gonna throw these restrictions. Man, just let it go at this point. Like, if you're not gonna do it right, don't do it at all. That's my opinion. Because I need the simulcast.
Right.
That's how I like to watch it. So
are you gonna watch it, Dad?
it's funny, because I'm such a Bleach fan, I'm gonna watch it.
Right.
But it's frustrating,
I feel that.
It's very frustrating. Because I love Bleach. I love the anime. I mean, it has a million and one fillers, but it's still a good anime.
Right. So I feel on that.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because it's finna come up either a couple weeks or next month, ain't it? October, right?
Yeah.
October, yeah.
October.
So we finna we'll see. We'll see next month. But other than that, that's it. That's the rest. That's all the Daily Dose anime.
What?
There was no, bro. That was only it. That was only it. I promise you. That's the only news that they reported. That's it.
We're not gonna talk about your daily dose of trolling you sent out.
What I said out. Oh, so the TikTok video. Look. All right. So what y'all take on it? I want Dad, since Dad was talking smack with us before we turned the camera.
Oh,
on.
that one. I totally blocked
it out. I know you blocked it out. I know you did. I already know because you were looking lost, so I already know you blocked it out. So Dad, what's your take on now? Get this though. They were people who voted on this. Not no regular. No, these were people across the world that voted on that list.
Mm-hmm.
I just want y'all to know.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dad, what's your you stay quiet because I know you're gonna say a mouthful. You stay quiet, Dad. You go ahead and talk first. LJ, you stay quiet. You say yours later because I know you gonna have some. So, Dad, what's your take on it? Like I said, those are votes from people across the world. I was just saying the proof. I didn't lie. That was from people across the world. So that, if you want to explain to the people what I sent to you guys, go ahead.
Okay, so
The glorious anime of all time. I just gotta let the people know what we was talking about. Go ahead, Dad.
So here I am, just having my own peaceful moment in my home, and I get a message from Randall. I'm like, like, okay, maybe something you want to talk about the podcast? No, it's a TikTok video of the number one. Like, people voted all. Like, I think it was top 50. They were
it was top 50. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I said, and I knew right away the only reason why he said it because Attack on Titan is gonna be number one. And that's the only reason why he said this to me. And then, like, sure enough, like all these votes, Attack on Titan was number one. Now I have questions. Number one,
yeah, because before you say anything though, that top 50 list was bogus. I ain't gonna even lie. Even though Attack on Titan was number one, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them animes does not deserve the number it got on that list. I'm just gonna say that right there.
That's what I was gonna say, because I would say that list was questionable. So if you got to question the list, you got to question everything. So I don't think that list should be valid. I don't think you should have sent me that list. And I don't think you should even count it in your argument, personally. You know,
I didn't bring it up though.
But you said this to me like you want to count it for your argument of why Attack on Titan is goated. You know, so all I'm gonna say is this: if Attack on Titan is so good, why is season 2 through 4 so terrible?
Wait till the end of season 4. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you hold it on tight, man.
So a whole.
Hey, you be quiet. Dad is talking because I know you finna say some crazy stuff. So go ahead, Dad.
No, I'll let LJ say something now. Go ahead, LJ.
You need to clear your throat.
You want to give me a bottle of water real quick?
I give you one if you need one for real though. Now, what's your before the Attack on Titan? What's your intake of the top 50 on the list though?
It was trash. Stuff was all over the place.
It had to be so bad because I literally blocked it out of my mind. I literally do not remember that entire thing. That's how bad it had to be.
Even the guy who made a TikTok was questionable about why they voted some animes on that list.
But, dude. The echo on what Dad was saying, you were trying to use this list.
No, I wasn't.
As a way
I was just trying
to Attack on Titan is the best.
I was just trying
like how you have been trying to.
I was just trying to show y'all.
Google.
I was just trying to show y'all what the people voted for top 50 anime.
There are over 9 trillion people.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Half of the idiots
also voted for Attack on Titan. All I'm saying is, it's not my fault. Attack on Titan was number one. I just want to share.
It's not your fault that it was number one.
I just wanted to share the top 50 anime list amongst my peers.
A bogus top 50 anime list.
It was bogus.
Just trash.
It was bogus, but look, it's not my fault that anime was number one.
It's your fault that you showed it to us, though.
Eventually, y'all were probably gonna see it anyway.
No, I bet I would because I don't look at bogus stuff.
No, I would not have seen that. I would not have seen that if you just said it to me. It was so bogus. They had High School DxD on that list. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, because one of my favorite anime, Evangelion, was like bottom 48. So I'm like, nah, they trip. Easily top 10, but you know, it is whoever did that. It is what it is.
I just need you to understand one thing. You show me something like that again, you lose all credibility in my book.
Like I said, I say I agree with it.
You agree with Attack on Titan being
I mean,
though?
yeah. But did I agree with the list though? I sent it to both of y'all, and that's it. I didn't say this list. This is the best top 50 list. No, I just sent it to y'all, and that's it. Did I agree to the list?
What?
No.
My question is, why would you send it to us if you didn't agree with the list? If you didn't agree with the
because
list,
I just wanted y'all to see what everybody else voted for. What's wrong with that?
If you didn't agree with us, you know what? Like, I'm not even going to bother sending this to.
He also bought the list out of his head, and all he cared about was Attack on Titan being number
I'm
one.
just.
And you said, "Ooh, I'm gonna send this."
All I'm saying is, it was a top 50 list, and surprisingly, Attack on Titan was number one.
Anyway.
So, but what's your take on it though?
My take.
Besides the Attack on Titan,
the list was so bad that I blocked it out of my mind. I don't remember one thing about it. I didn't even know what you was talking about.
They had Yu Yu Hakusho. They had your favorite anime.
Where they had Yu Yu Hakusho?
Around like 38.
Oh yeah, that's the most I've heard in my life.
Oh my gosh.
That list whoever made that list, whoever voted on that list needs to go to.
To be honest, no, hold on.
Probably like 10 years.
Hold on. To be honest with you though, to keep it real, I sent the list for the reason why I sent the list to Dad is because of the Attack on Titan. That's the reason. That was one. I heard a buzzing though. That was one reason why I sent the list to Dad. The reason why I sent it to you was because of Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's definitely why I blocked it.
Because why it was so low. It was like 30. It was like 30. I think it was like 38 or 35.
Oh no.
That was the reason why I sent it to you.
Slapped him in the face.
Yeah, I sent it to Dad because of Attack on Titan. I ain't sent it to Attack on Titan because of you. I sent it because of Yu Yu Hakusho.
I would have gone and slapped him in the face.
Because Yu Yu Hakusho, when I saw that, like, bro, Yu Yu Hakusho easily top 5. Easily top 5.
Easily.
But they had like 30 something. I was like, bro, who voted for this list? Even dude was like, bro, who made this list?
That's a shame.
And then on top of that, the dude who voted, or the dude who was going over it, even he didn't like Attack on Titan.
The dude going to make the list.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't make the list.
Oh, okay.
No, he didn't make the list. That list, I think I don't want to sound racist, but I think I forgot either in China or Japan, they do like every year they do like a top 50 anime.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, both China and Japan do.
And he was just reading off of that.
Oh, okay. So that makes so much sense now. That's why that list seems so weird.
Hey, hold on now. Don't watch what you about to say now.
No, it's true. Japan likes a lot of anime. There's only a few anime that people in the West and people from Japan like.
I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it's China.
There's only a couple because they like some of the more obscure anime than we like.
Right.
But they still watch the more, they watch the mainstream stuff. But that makes sense why this list seems so bad. And I'm not surprised by Yu Yu Hakusho being that low for them if it is from Japan.
Yeah.
But it still shouldn't be.
Yeah, Japan votes.
Yeah, Japan actually doesn't like Evangelion that much. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was 49. Yeah,
they really don't like. They really don't like the shows we like that much.
Oh, hold on.
They like Slice of Life more. That's why I didn't remember it. Yeah.
Bro, hold on. They had Berserk at 47 and your favorite at 46.
Yeah, that's why I didn't remember it.
That's why I sent it to you. They had Yu Yu Hakusho at 46 and Berserk at 47. What? And then they had Food Wars at like 15 or something like that.
They like Food Wars.
Oh, like what?
No, they love Food Wars.
They love Food Wars.
I would say Berserk top 3 easily. And then Yu Yu Hakusho top 5, top 10 easily. I was like, bro, come on.
Okay. The reason on that stuff that list now makes a little bit more sense, but it's still bad because I do know Shonen doesn't do well anymore over in Japan.
Yeah, I was reading about that. So
that's why they low on that list now. So, but anyway,
but how you feel about?
Oh, it's still a bogus list. Don't get me wrong.
No, I'm talking about how you feel about Japan voting Yu Yu Hakusho at 47.
They just have to remember. I just need somebody to redo the animation for it and put it back out there, and it'd be number 1 again. I ain't worried about it. They just forgotten. They've forgotten how good it is. That's all.
Well, all I wanted to do was just show y'all that. I was trolling. No. I was trolling Dad. But I was also trolling you because of why Yu
You should be the
Hakusho.
most disrespected.
Huh?
Even 49.
That's why I was like, bruh, I know how. How is bruh, most of the animes are based off of Evangelion. So I was like, bruh, how the hell is on 49? Or 40, I think what 49? 49 or something like that. I was like, bruh, that's what? But, you know, it is what it is. So I think if I'm not mistaken, because they kept on this thing here while I was reading little comments, it keep on saying Japan or Japanese. So I think that was the Japanese list.
Okay.
I really don't. I think so, but you know, China list or our list could be way different from there. So yeah, even
it would be.
yeah, even the dude when he recorded, he was shocked that Attack on Titan was #1. I think he don't like it either. But but yeah, it's a TikTok that I shared with them. It was the top 50 anime of all time, and it was very questionable. So if you want to look at it, just type in like top 50 anime Japan, and then you'll probably see the video that I'm talking about. But now, before we get on the topic, there's two other things. Because since David Dose Anime was like legit just one topic, there's two things I want to talk about before we actually get on the topic. Mm-hmm. The first one is the Pokemon, the new Pokemon. I forgot his name. Start with a G. It's a monkey poison.
Yeah.
That's the name?
There's something close to it, yeah.
Oh, I was about to say that wherever the poison artwork monkey. How do y'all guys feel about that? Starting off with that.
To be honest, I haven't heard anything about that one. You might want to skip me on this one.
So I'll go.
Nah, Dad mine is on his football stuff.
Yeah, understandable. Hold on, I'm trying to.
You trying to look it up?
I'm trying to pull up, make sure I said it right because I believe it's. Like,
I was not for to pronounce that name.
Let me see where
I'm trying to look it up right now myself.
It's Garaphii. It's Garaphii. Or something like that.
You tried.
I forgot. It was like Garaphii.
It was one. It was one or the other.
It's supposed to be like graffiti. That's what it is. It's like a graffiti artist.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a Smargle.
Yeah.
From Spain.
Pretty much.
That's pretty much.
That's the whole meaning.
That's the whole. There is a Smargle from Spain, and it's a graffiti artist instead of a real artist. I guess you could say.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's what was it? It's a poison. It's a toxic monkey Pokemon.
Poison normal.
Yeah, and it's poison normal.
Yeah.
It's an interesting little fellow. It seems like. I mean, I don't know how well it be. I mean, I'll play with it, you know, when the game comes out. But it just seems. I don't want to say it just seems there. I mean, how they released it was interesting. With the
trailer.
It started out, I think, either Monday or Tuesday. They did a thing saying that there's these weird markings around the Padillion region, and nobody knows where it comes from. And then the next day, they were like, "Oh, a scientist or a documenter has figured out what's making these markings, and is going to show us later." And then on Friday, they did a whole trailer about Graphii and what kind of Pokemon it is and its backstory and the little things. And it showed us it's kind of the same thing that they did with when Sword and Shield was coming out with Ponyta and Rapidash. They was in this like magical forest, if you want to say, and you kept seeing glimpses of something like furry coming out with the colors of what Galarian Rapidash and whatchamacallit looks like. But you didn't know until like the final hour, they finally showed the Rapidash and Ponyta, and they had a whole video afterwards. So that's pretty much what they was doing with this, and it's a interesting marketing strategy, and it's cool. The Pokemon's cool. I'm waiting for more Pokemon.
Hold on. You think they're gonna show more Pokemon?
There's gonna be one or two more trailers.
Okay.
Because they have yet. Because usually, by now we would have seen the
evolved forms of the starters. Yeah.
And lately, I think in Sword and Shield they did not show the final evolved forms at all, but they did show the second evolved forms.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm expecting them to at least show the second evolved forms for the starters for Scarlet and Violet, but maybe they have just decided that There's too many leakers. There's too many.
No,
people
they
getting
might
out.
because it's supposed to be. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be another showcase.
There's supposed to be one more showcase or something. Nobody knows if it's going to be a lot, but it's supposed to be something else that's coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an interesting Pokemon.
I got you. Dad, you looked it up?
Y'all just go ahead on this one.
All right.
He's not Rick the Talking Monkey. I can't blame him.
Nah, he trying to get that fantasy football situated. So
I'm looking it up right now. I just really just like. I mean, it is what it is for me. Like I just don't like.
He plays the game for your son, man.
Yeah, I really play for with CJ. So
I got you. All right, and the second thing before we get on the topic, Destiny 2 Lightfall. LJ put me on this because I didn't know they was doing all that. Now,
yeah,
you
had a whole reveal trailer on it.
They had a whole trailer on it. So, LJ, what you got to think about? What you think about it?
So, Lightfall. I think you're gonna finally get your wish. I'm gonna say this.
I'm talking about what?
Your wish.
About what?
You're gonna finally get to fight the real
Callus?
the Callus.
I don't think so.
I think that's the rate.
I don't think so.
I think so. I think he's saying no because
he's dead. Remember when
Callus? He's not technically dead.
I could have sworn at the last. Remember, because I told.
He's been.
Damn, I gotta
He's
play
been
it.
taken. I guess.
Yeah.
He's been taken over by the
witness. Yeah.
And he's the one that's leading the army in Lightfall.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying he's gonna probably be the raid boss.
I think he might be the last boss. He might be.
Why would he be the last boss? The last boss is the witness.
I don't know, because it's supposed to be. I really don't know.
But that's just in the beginning. So what really going on in the Lightfall? A lot of new stuff. So they bringing back Legendary campaign. So that's another thing.
Oh yeah, we destroyed
we'll probably be playing that.
We destroyed it too, man.
Legendary campaign is the best thing they have done for the story mode of Destiny.
Right.
And for those who are really trying to get raid ready and stuff, that's the best way to get raid ready. Like that's literally how you get raid ready, almost.
If you don't want to grind for 2 months, because the light cap gonna go sky high. If you don't want to grind for 2 months and go ahead and skip all that grinding and just grind for 1 week, do the Legendary campaign. Guarantee you, it will save you a lot of time.
So that's good, and they said they making it even harder than what it was with 7th. So
hey, we still gonna destroy it.
That'd be interesting. So you have that. You have a new darkness ability, which I've been waiting for, called Strand.
Right.
Strand is pretty much how they explained it. Is like light is supposed to create, and darkness is supposed to destroy. But they said they was trying to flip that, and so that's kind of what Strand is you're destroying stuff. You're destroying something to create something new.
Right.
So they was like talking about you're in this metaphysical world and you see the strands of the world and you ripping the strands of the world to create something new to help you. And so that's what's going on. So for alts, I can't remember what y'all's really is. It's like to me.
Something for
like,
the strand?
Yeah, it was like a mental burst something thing. Yeah. But for Titans, they get like these stinger claws that goes and attack, and hunters get this little. I don't really know the word for it, but it's like a ninja weapon with a rope on it, and it has a dagger at the end, and you just throw it at people and you put it back, and that's how you attack people. And it's all really cool. And the main ability for Strand is that now you can grapple.
Yeah.
So they introducing grapple to the game,
right?
Which is interesting. And I'm gonna see how that works out. But it's something new, and I never thought there'd really be a grappling mechanic that be in Destiny, but we'll just have to see how that works. You also have now the ability to not the ability, but now we're going to a new location that we never been before again, to one of the moons of
Neptune.
Neptune?
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Saturn or Neptune.
Yeah, they were Neptune.
So you're going to one of the moons of Neptune and you're getting a new race. We haven't had a friendly race. We haven't had a new friendly race in a minute. Since
Taken
the
King
game came out.
Since Taken King.
So usually the normal races that we usually work with is the humans, the Guardians, which some people are like Guardians are different, but really they just a combination of all three races.
Mm-hmm.
You have the robot people.
Mm-hmm.
You have the
Fakes, ain't it? That's what it's called, right?
no,
those ain't.
no.
The
I'm
fakes.
talking about the people that are allied.
Oh,
with,
the EXO.
EXO. That's
The
what I'm
EXO.
talking about. You have the EXOs, and then you have the Awoken.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you can make a character on them. That's your people that you work with all the time. Now now we work with the Cabal sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
We now have a falling camp that's with us all the time.
Right.
The Vex we still don't know about. They're still doing.
They're doing their own thing.
Got their own thing going on. And then, but now they're introducing these new people. And I can't remember what their name is. It's something like Light Givers or something like that, maybe. But it's something weird.
Yeah.
But they're like this 10 feet tall people that have been fighting the darkness themselves, using special abilities. So I think it hasn't been said that it has been strained or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they have their own ways in fighting back, and they aren't Guardians. They are whatever their name were. I can't remember. And they have been protecting that moon of Neptune from the forces of evil for a long time. So just having new things introduced to us, making the world bigger is always great. And so that's just some of the things that's coming in Lightfall. Some extra things that they added is like they're going to. I'm trying to remember. They're adding in a built-in LFG system.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know about Rando. The built-in LFG system is needed, but also I think
It don't.
It's going to cause problems.
It don't.
Because LFG has always caused problems.
It's only, to be honest with you, only needed with console. Let's be real. It just, but for the thing is though, it really don't make no sense because PlayStation finna officially put Discord on their consoles or PS5s. They're finna officially put it on their PS5s sometime whenever they do the 7.0 update. So to be honest with you, there's really no, unless you just want to do a raid and you don't feel like going on Discord and hit up people, you just press the button.
I mean, it's gonna be way easier because everything's built in. You can see who you're working with.
Yeah.
You can go in straight away. You don't have to go put in no numbers or anything like that.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's just made it streamlined. But the reasons I say it's going to be a problem because LFG has always been toxic.
Right.
People have always gone and been like, oh, like even now with King's Fall Raid,
yeah.
People are asking, do you have this weapon? Do you have you done it before?
Yeah,
have
because when I was doing it, I beat it up. But when I was doing it, dude was like, yeah, everybody put on Gallahorn, and dude was like, I don't have it. He like, well, you need it. Technically, you don't, but for one part of the encounter. So yeah, a lot of people, when you do go on there, they're gonna be like, "Hey, all right, everybody, we finna do this strat. We finna do it in one take."
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah, they toxic now.
I mean, it's always been like
they always been talking about. I'm just saying it's real toxic.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just some of the things that's going to happen with LFG. A good thing that they are putting in is that so builds have become a big thing ever since mods have become a thing.
Yeah, because you was so lost on how to do it.
I was. And everybody has different mods for different things they want. Like people have a mod or not mods, but have build for raids. They have builds for Nightfall. They have a build for PvP. They have. If you have a build for what's the thing nobody likes to play?
Gambit.
If you have a build for Gambit, something's wrong with you.
You don't need a build.
You doing way too much.
You don't need a build for
that.
So
I just wanted to say that just real quick. But you can have a build for Gambit. You be crazy, but you can have a build for Gambit. With that being said, that's really handy for them that they build it in a built-in system where it immediately puts on that build for you. So really, how a lot of people do it is they have an arc build, they have a solar build, they have an ice build. And they have a solar build. I said solar.
You said solar. You forgot void.
Void. They have a void build, and that's how people do it. Like I only have a ice build. I I've played the other ones. The only other one I'm interested in building would be a soda build, just because of all the things. I have yet to play Arc, the new Arc stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people I've said, I don't know about you, it's not as fun as what they was expecting it to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what they were expecting from Arc, because Arc is to me the least fun subclass, and that's just me.
Nah, I don't like it.
Yeah. Arc has never interested me too much. I've always liked Solar and Ward more. And the reason I like Ward more for a hunter is you have Shadow Bow, and that's what you usually be running in the raid to be helpful in the raid, unless you just need max DPS for something, and then you go Solar Golden Gun, which just does so much damage. Arc is just at least for a hunter, it's just there. It doesn't do enough damage for people as Solar, and it doesn't give enough utility as Lord Bow. So that's just me. And then when I'm playing for fun, I like to use Ice or Stasis, is what it's really called. I just like to use Stasis because it's fun. I know people hate Stasis in the Crucible, but outside of the Crucible and playing what I mostly play with PvE, Stasis is like one of the funnest things to play with, especially with the build I had. So it's just interesting with everything and how everybody was saying. But now all three subclasses have been updated to something new, something more exciting, and maybe will be used more, but who knows? Especially when Strand come out. When Strand comes out, I can see that taking over, because if it's anything like what happened with Stasis when that came out,
Mm-hmm.
it was like Stasis all over the place. It, like you didn't play nothing else. If you wasn't playing Stasis, you wasn't winning in PvE or PvP. And then the last thing, and maybe the most exciting thing I think a lot of people was excited for, was that there's no more venue sunsetting. Not weapon sunsetting, no more venue sunsetting.
Mm-hmm.
So every DLC that comes out from
here on out
will not be sunset. So there's nothing else will be sunset. Now this did not go for weapon or armor. Weapon and armor, from my understanding, still can be sunset if they so allow it. So we'll just be on the lookout for that. But venue wise, if you pop in now, the same DLC that you have now will be the same DLC for when the game ends, whenever that is. So that's about it that came out for Destiny in the Lightfall trailer.
Dad, what's your take on it?
So I can't really add more than what LJ said. LJ pretty much hit on everything. My thing is that I didn't know that Lightfall was going to be in the Cyberpunk universe with the background they got going.
Right? I was shocked. I was like, I guess we finna go retro now. I was surprised about that.
Sorry, I just had to show him the score real quick.
Why is Miami destroying that?
It's Boston College. I'm sorry, Boston College, but you should not be getting beat 70-13 right now.
Yeah. They getting destroyed.
That's ridiculous. I don't care if it's the first game. 70-30 is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, sorry. That just blew my mind.
But what you about to say, that?
No, because when I was looking at the trailer and everything, I was like, "See, why does this look like Cyberpunk meets Destiny?" But it's cool though. Like it looks good and everything. Like, and LJ hit on everything else. My thing was just the aesthetic. I don't think I have a problem with it.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah,
it was bound to happen.
I'm cool with it. Just I just got. Take out 6 hours of my day to do a raid, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that first raid probably is gonna take about a couple hours to beat.
The new raids, the last couple of new raids have been very long.
6 to 8
hours.
Yeah. Well, like when it first come out, once everybody figure out the strat, it probably take like an hour.
I thought it took 10 hours for the newest one.
The newest one for D2, yeah, they're using average between 8 to 10 hours. But
I thought it took 10 hours plus to beat it.
The
Disciple raid, whatever it's called.
No, I think that one took 8.
It did?
Yeah, because Dano beat it kind of quick.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I know he was close to beating it. I know he was one of the first people.
I think that one took about 8, between 8 to 10 hours.
But do you realize how this sounds though? Like to do a raid takes that long. Like that's the one thing I had a problem with Destiny. I don't think the raid should be that long. But
Now,
like,
Well, I mean, that's that. Don't die on me.
I'm
now.
trying not to.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good. But the thing is this though. The raid gonna take when it first come out. It probably gonna take minimum. When it first come out, minimum 8 to 10, maybe more. That first week, once everybody figure out, it probably gonna take minimum
4 to 5.
4 to 5, and then after a couple weeks or months, no longer than 2 to 3 hours.
And 3, if you have a new person,
Depending. It all depends on. That's what LJ. Damn, I hit the crap out the mic. It all depends on. It all falls back into what LJ was talking about with LFG. LFG, if you just go in there and just press a button and it was like automatically spawn in a team for you instead of you like going on there and just type like, hey, I need this, yada yada, be chill, boom, 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 and then you can pretty much kind of build your team. That's what I be doing when I do my raids. I go on Discord and then I type in the message, be like, hey, I'm looking for this, I need this, be chill, be patient, I'm willing to teach, join this raid room here, boom, we get it. And usually every time I do a raid, it take minimum an hour to 3 hours max, depending on who on there. But in your case, Dad, especially with this new raid that's finna come out, it might take what LJ was talking about with the LFG. It might take maybe 3 or 4 if you wait a couple weeks, just because we got PlayStation, we got Stadia, then we got Xbox, and then we got PC. All those gonna be in that pool, and you got to do LFG. And I'm pretty sure the mics gonna be I'm finna cuss. They gonna be garbage, and then you just gonna have toxic people. And like LJ mentioned, they gonna want like this weapon here and this weapon here. And if you mess up like 2 times, they gonna leave, and then you gotta find some more folks. So yeah, usually if you have a good team, at most 2 hours.
And that's really the reason I don't like raiding anymore. It's just because when we was on Xbox, we had a really good
we had people.
We had about 4 or 5 people that we could do, not including us, that we had constantly that be ready to do a raid almost at any time.
Right.
And we didn't, we get on the messenger on Xbox and they'd be like, hey, y'all want to raid? And we'd be like, yeah. And we only had to find a 6. And usually because that 6 couldn't be really toxic because it was 5 against 1 if he tried to be toxic, and we was ready to boot them at any time.
Right.
But after Randall went to PC, I went to PlayStation because I knew some people on PlayStation. And then I finally got back on PC. But my time after Randall had left, I was still on Xbox and PlayStation. And the groups I found on Xbox were bad because that group that we used to have not fell out, but
they pretty much went the way.
Yeah, right? Because I think by that time we was on 360. Then I went to 1. He went to PC.
Yeah.
When I was on 1, we lost most of the people that we had because they went to PC as well, or they went to PlayStation, and that's why I went to PlayStation because I had some college friends on PlayStation, but they stopped playing Destiny, and so every time I try to do an LFG, I always end up with either getting in toxic groups or they wanted this weapon or they wanted this and this and this. And like, I understand if you're trying to do day 1, you need everything you need, but once it's over with, and once those modifiers are gone off of it, there's no reason to need all that stuff. You can use almost any weapon that you can. I mean, now you need weapons that fit your build, and as long as you have weapons that fit your build, that's fine. Do your thing. But that's has always been my problem. That's why I don't like raiding anymore. Or, I mean, I would like to do some of the raids, but I don't mind not doing raiding anymore, mainly because I don't feel like dealing with toxic people. So that's why I don't raid as much anymore. But if I could find a group of people where it's me, Randall, and then
4 other people
that we could do, I wouldn't even mind doing a day 1 raid with them, right?
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
but we work too much for that, so we wouldn't probably never get a chance to do a day 1 unless we quit our job.
Unless we just called off that day.
Yeah. So, I mean, but yeah, it's to do a day 1 raid. You need people that you're friendly with and you are okay with, and are okay to be mad at each other for a minute, because that's what happens in D1 raids. I watched Mr. Fruit raid. I've seen Gatto raid. I've seen a whole bunch of people raid, and they get mad at each other at times from time because and they not mad really at each other. They just mad at how frustrating.
The office agent frustrated.
As they are, and that's what you need. You find with frustration, you don't need them to be at each other's throats, right? And that's how it feels like sometimes with LFG. But they might make something to fix that. But with a normal raid, I think LFG will make it easier for more people to raid. Mm-hmm. It's just gonna breed probably a little bit more toxicity.
Of course,
but everything breeds toxicity in a lot of gaming, in multiplayer gaming stuff. It just takes the community to fight back on that. So.
And I know Dad ain't gonna be. He ain't gonna go for it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure if somebody try to get in Dad's face, Dad, you gotta be like, okay, I got football to play. I'd rather.
I don't deal too much with the toxicity anymore.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago, I was watching. My homegirl asked me to play COD with her. Right.
Right.
I was like, look, man, I only do COD if we in party chat, right? Because like. You get in the game chat on COD, I lose my spirit, because we would get talking reckless.
Right.
So like, it was like, yeah, they be talking really reckless. So like, I got in, I said, "Can we do one game?" And I said, "Sure." And then I found myself just cussing out people and stuff like that. So you know what? I'm done. This is why I don't play COD anymore.
Yeah, I won't blame you. I ain't haven't touched the COD since Call of Duty Ghost. I just gave up on it. But let me scrap it back. Now let's talk about Gamescom because I ain't even know this. I ain't even know it came up, bro. That thing was 7 hours. Yeah. 7 hours.
7 hours of trailers and all kinds of stuff.
So we ain't go. If y'all want to, look here. All the listeners, y'all can look it up. But we just gonna skim over the games the big games, pretty much. So. Let's start off with this that's on the list. Dead Island 2. It's been a minute, but Dad, you probably know something about it.
Tell you something.
Nah, hold on before you talk. Dead Island 2, after 8 years, is finally coming out next year. So that's one of the games that they announced at Gamescom. So Dad, go ahead and talk your stuff, man. What's going on with you?
So they announced that part 2 was coming 8 years ago.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
And so I love the first Dead Island. I did. Like I was like, those were my type of games. But I was like, yo, this game is nice. I was playing for hours on end and doing it over and over and over. I didn't even know this was still in production. I completely forgot about it. And then I saw a trailer and said, "Oh, we're doing this, huh?" And they're too far along not to have this game come out now at this point. So like I'm happy about that. I'm happy we're going to see it. The graphics are clean. The killing and everything like that. The zombies and all that. It all looks clean. So I am extremely excited for Dead Island 2 because like I love the first one.
Now, with all these games that's getting delayed, you think that game gonna get delayed too?
Oh, it'll get delayed one more time.
You think so?
Delayed one more time, but it'll be out by Christmas of that year, or 2023.
I got you. Eljo, what's your thoughts on it?
I don't remember Dead Island too much. For real. But I do know a lot of people that are interested in that game, and I have heard that it has been pushed back multiple times. So I agree with that.
Yeah, 8 years.
8 years.
It's been pushed back for 8 years.
Right. So I whatever Dad said, I 100% agree with. You probably get pushed back one more time. You probably get pushed back another 2 times, maybe.
hey, with all these games going on, you're right. Yeah. Pretty much all the big ass AAA games that we've been looking out for has been pushed back since to next year.
Because nobody wants a cyberpunk situation. Nobody wants that. Mm-hmm. So you got to make sure your game is polished because nobody wants a cyberpunk situation.
But that's understandable though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, after what happened. with Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk should never came out for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Let's keep that real.
Yeah.
That development team that they had on those two consoles, they should have easily had it towards the next gen consoles so it can come out, how it's supposed to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Not 2 years later down the road, it's playable. Because people, GPU was crashing, PC was crashing, the game was glitching. Some people can't even finish the game because it crashed. Some people just, it was a whole bunch of stuff. And then, God forbid, the people who had it on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, they wasn't even able to do anything with it. So I don't know even why.
When it first came out, like I was playing it on the Xbox One.
You playing on Xbox One?
Yeah, like the first, but I didn't have the Series X. I had the what was it? Was it the S at first? The one that was 4K.
Xbox One X. Yeah, Xbox One X.
One X. Yeah, so I had it on. I was playing on that, which wasn't bad. There was a whole lot of T-posing though. It was like, and then the first patch, I was like, okay, it's working better, but then it started glitching. And so, I'm not touching this until I get my Series X.
Right.
And then when I got my Series X, it ran a lot smoother, so much cleaner.
I just feel sorry for the people who couldn't reach out to get those consoles though. That was sad.
Yeah.
But hopefully, because I do want to play it, because I remember playing it at my homeboy house across the street on his Xbox 360. It was fun. So hopefully it comes out, but I'm with that. It might get delayed because all these games are getting delayed left and right. So I'm pretty sure it might get delayed one more time. And I'm with you on that. It may come out around Christmas time next year. So, so that's one. Now, Sonic Frontiers. I'm surprised about this one. Sonic Frontiers. They released the new trailer, revealed more stories, and this one got a release date. Let me see. It coming out on November 8th. So how y'all feel about Sonic Frontiers?
I wonder how long they've been working on this. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute because I think they showed it in their direct like 2 years ago or 1 year ago.
Sonic Frontiers?
They showed on some direct. I don't know which one. It was either this year or it was last year.
It was the first time we heard about this game was this year.
Okay, so they showed it this year then.
I don't remember it being in a direct, but I thought we saw it on PlayStation.
I think it was. It was some showcase. It was some showcase. It was some showcases. That's all I know.
But anyway, I thought this game was coming out next year, but I guess they've been working on this. Is what they've been working on for a long time now. So I guess it's ready to come out. It'll be interesting because it does seem like they have put a lot of work into this one, and it seems more down to earth than what the other ones have been. I guess you could say.
Right.
So I'm interested. I don't know. I'll be picking it up. I might be watching it, and maybe later on I pick it up.
When it go like discount or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think if this can be a good Sonic game, I'm happy for it because Sonics need a good game because it's somehow the movies is somehow succeeding even though they are not the greatest.
Talking about the Sonic movie?
The new Sonic movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They haven't been the greatest of movies of all time, but they have been decently okay, and I think they're trying to ride the wave of that and get some money from it. But to do that, it's gonna have to be a good game. So I'm hoping this is a good game. I would love them to go back to like Sonic Riders or something.
Does that give you the feel of Shadow the Hedgehog?
The Sonic Frontier?
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more. Yeah, I think it's not darker like Sonic the Hedgehog, but it reminds me of it a little bit.
I got you.
The trailers I've seen of it.
Because when I saw it, I like, bro, this remind me so much of Shadow the Hedgehog, and I still got that game. I still got that. What's your intake on Shadow Frontiers? I said Sonic Frontiers.
Sonic Frontier, yeah. It looked cool, my thing is like, I hope it's intuitive as it looks, because like, if Sonic didn't do anything, they need to be like extremely like there can't be any latency in the buttons because the game's so fast.
Right.
So So I think one of the games had that bad, and I can't remember which one it was. But this one it looks clean. Looks like it has actually a really good story about ancient stuff. So it's like I'm here for it. My son has already asked me, can we pre-order it? I said no. It's just life lessons. You can't always get what you want.
That man shut that down instantly. What goddamn dad?
We gotta see the reviews first.
Yeah.
The reviews first.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. So that's Sonic Frontiers. Another one, which I'm kind of disappointed, Gotham Knights. It got a release date, and Harley Quinn and Clayface are major villains in this.
Why are you disappointed?
Because it's supposed to come out like 2 months from now, and then they pushed it back until next year.
What?
Hold on, no, wait a minute.
It said October 21st this year.
I could have it might get pushed back. I heard an article saying it might get pushed back.
Okay.
No, I heard an article that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Nah. I could have sworn I was reading someone saying it should get put. I think it was on an Epic Game Store somewhere because I don't know. All I know it might get pushed back though.
Gotcha.
It might get pushed back.
October 21st date might not be true.
Yeah, it might not be true.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But how y'all feel about? Because I know they showed it was a long time ago. I think it was like early this year. They showed some gameplay footage because you remember me. You were talking about
it. Because you kept saying it looked like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it does. We not gonna go there, but you were talking about the mechanics, how buggy, laggy stuff it looked around that time. But to me, they fixed it because I agree with you on that. So how y'all feel about Gotham Knights?
Go ahead, Dad.
Gotham Knights makes me nervous because it doesn't look like it's going to be good. Like in all the previews I've been seeing, like there's a lot of problems coming with this game so far.
Okay.
So it makes me nervous. The fact that Harley Quinn is the boss, it's like, okay. I never see a Harley Quinn as like a big boss type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Clayface, I believe, because Harley Quinn she's literally Joker's sidekick. So like her being the main boss is not something that I'm looking forward to.
But I don't think
it was delayed last year. That's where I was getting from.
I think so. That you played the what's that called? You played
Arkham Knights.
Arkham Knights. You played the Arkham Knight series, right?
Yes.
So you know. Okay, so for those who don't know, and it's not a spoiler because if you haven't played it now, if
you haven't, bro, it's been out since we were kids.
Right. So Joker's dead.
In this universe.
In this universe,
yeah.
Joker's dead, and Harley Quinn is by herself. So and in this game.
And Batman too. Just
Batman is dead.
Yeah,
and that's why this is going on and why it's called Gotham Knights. Blah blah blah. In the Arkham Knight series, you have multiple villains, and then you have one big bad, but then you have multiple villains that you face them because usually it's one night. Just everything goes crazy, and Batman has to beat like 6 of his main villains.
Right.
And so that's kind of what's going on here. Is that Harley Quinn is just one of the main villains. Is just one of the villains, but I don't think she's the main villain. She might be a crucial part for the story, but from my understanding, the main villains is the Court of Owls.
Yeah, because it just says she's just a major villain.
Yeah.
So I don't think she's like the. I don't think she's like the head. Like the whole story is around her. I don't think so.
But you know, not Gotham, but
Arkham.
No. What's the name of this? The comic book people.
The comic DC.
DC. Yeah. So DC have seen that people like Harley Quinn and has reinvented her as this solo.
Because she had a movie and a whole Netflix show.
She's now an anti-hero.
And she has that show too.
Yeah.
So
And so that's probably what you're seeing is they trying to make her into this main villain. But I think people like her more as an anti-hero rather than the villain part.
Yes.
So
exactly.
I think that's where I see that's why you don't like it is because they keeping her as a villain role, and she doesn't seem like she does well as that villain role ever. She has done. They had to break her out of that villain role, make her into an anti-hero, and she has now flourished into her own thing. And so putting her back into that villain role into this game might set some people off, but also I would like to say, think of this as a alternative universe, but they all alternative universes.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, let learn. But I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
Because I get where Dad's coming from. You never seen Harley Quinn as a major villain. She's always been, when it comes to this type of games, or making her character be, she's always been the Joker sidekick, and every time they did make her do something by herself, it just felt epically, and that's not like I'm talking about in game wise, because like she tried to fight Batman by herself, and Batman just like
pushed her off, yeah,
and she's down for the count, right? So you never seen her like as a big bad, but from my understanding, I guess she's super unhinged now that Joker's dead, and so maybe she gained something, but who knows? We'll have to see. I just really like the Arkham series. Again, I don't think it's gonna be
like that
Spider-Man level.
Yeah,
but I think it'll be okay. And I seen this trailer. I remember seeing this trailer, and the mechanics did look like they had cleaned it up. But I still don't think it's as clean and diverse as Spider-Man was.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think it's gonna get as much praise as Spider-Man did.
I got
like what they're trying to do is they're trying to have like each 4 of the characters have their own abilities that's useful in different situations.
Right.
That. But like I don't know, like it makes me nervous because I want it to be good. I really want it to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But like because the universe is good. It's a good universe, you know. But I don't know. It makes me nervous.
You got every right to be.
Mm-hmm.
You got every right to be nervous. All right. So, Gotham Knights. I thought I was tripping, but it was supposed to come out last year, so they delayed it. So that's why I was reading from. So yeah, it is coming out October 21st. I might get it day one. All depends on how I'm feeling, but you know, I'm probably with y'all.
Really?
I might. I just gotta. I'm probably gonna be like y'all. I probably gotta see some more, or I'm probably gonna watch a couple of streams, and I might get it around a week or two after it come out. Now, what I'm really disappointed, Hogwarts Legacy. That game been delayed till next year. And they showed off the new trailer. They show off Dark Magic and zombies. And they show off the 3, I forgot what it's called, but the 3 houses.
Slytherin and...
Yeah. So Dad, I'm gonna kick off with you first. What's your take on Hogwarts Legacy? I can't even say it right. Hogwarts Legacy. What's your intake on it?
To be honest, like, did they say why it was being pushed back? Like
the gameplay.
Really
it was the gameplay.
Just real quick before you keep going, Dad. I've been telling you I thought this game was going to get pushed back.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I agree with you because the game when remember I told you when they showed the footage,
yeah,
it had like 15 frames. Some of the bosses were legit like this, like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, they delayed it because of the graphics. The graphics, the performance wise, if they would have pushed their game out, would have been horrible. I'm just gonna keep it real.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not excited about this game at all.
Hold on, why you say that?
It's not hidden yet. Maybe I need to look it up more. But this game, like I see it, I'm just like, I'm not gonna do anything with this. I'm not even gonna play this at all. Like, I mean, it's in the world I should be excited about,
right?
But like, I'm looking at it, I'm just like, and it was delayed before, you know. So no, it wasn't delayed before. This is the first delay, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the first delay.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that first trailer. I was like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I got you.
I'm not excited about this one. I'm thinking I might just
skip it.
I might skip it. Like something has to be like, okay, this is what you need to play for me to give it a look. You know. But right now, I'm just like, I'd rather play Killer Clowns from Outer Space at this point right now.
That's a killer clowns from outer space. What you got to say, OJ?
I think the reason why Dad might not be too excited for it is the same reason why I'm not too excited for it. It's because it's an MMORPG that's trying to do way too much, in my opinion. It's trying to cater to everybody and everything and do one thing. And they trying to be like, you can be your own wizard and do all of this stuff. But I don't think people want to be their own wizard. I think people want to be Harry Potter. Potty?
Yes.
They want to be Harry Potter. They want to be Hermione Granger. They want to be Ron Weasley. They don't want to be their own wizards.
Right.
So I think that's why this one is not doing.
Gonna be doing good. I feel that. I understand. I love Harry Potter. The reason why I was excited for this because of the lore, the story, and overall it just looked beautiful. But like I said, they delayed it because one, the graphics, two, the development team was it was something going on with the development teams. I don't know. They was doing something behind the scenes. That's all I know. But yeah, I knew it was going to get delayed because they announced a couple months ago, like earlier this year, that it was going to get delayed whenever the PlayStation Showcase came out. Forgot because they're supposed to show some stuff on that, but they didn't. So they already were saying it's going to be delayed. It's going to be delayed, but the company themselves didn't say anything, and now they say something. But I'm sad, but I'd rather have this game out fully optimized, have a good story, have good lore, and just be overall good game, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So for all the people, Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy been delayed, but we got some trailers and some gameplay footage on it. They showed some Gore Fest. I don't know what kind of game that is. This is the game that I'm not gonna play. They got a new DualSense Edge controller.
Oh, real quickly about that. That's just the Xbox. That's just the PlayStation version of the Xbox controller.
Elite.
That's all it is.
Is this a PS controller of Elite?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
So they got
it's an Elite PlayStation controller. Yeah.
So they got that one. I bet it's gonna be like $120. They got that. Dad, I know Dad probably gonna like this. Street Fighter 6. How y'all feel about that?
I'm trying to get into fighting games after watching Evo last month. It was really good. And I've never been that excited about fighting games. Right. But watching that, I was like, I could get into this. And so I think I'm going to try to get into Street Fighter.
You gonna get it? When you have you ever played Street Fighter?
Oh yeah, I played Street Fighter multiple times.
Okay. Go ahead, Dad.
Let me tell you something, LJ.
Yeah, this OG right here. OG, he know about Street Fighter. I know that tone right there.
Let me tell you something, LJ. Nothing gets you more excited for a game than a fight game than Evo.
Yeah.
Evo, cause I'm trash at Tekken, but I watched the Tekken 7 Evos. I'm like, yo, I can do this. But you be watching it, how crisp the combos are and everything like that. Evo gets anybody excited for a fighting game. Now, when talking about Street Fighter 6, that's going to be a day one for me. Day one for me.
Mm-hmm. You saying the same thing, OJ?
I think so. With those fighting games, there's not too much that goes wrong with them, other than when you try to play online. But that's because for some reason fighting games don't have great net code.
I mean, let's be honest. Every online game has issues now.
That's true.
Yeah.
But fighting games have been notoriously bad at that. But if you're playing off land, if you're playing on land, then that's different. And if like Dad said, it's crisp. You be seeing them combos go off. You be like, how in the world he did that? That's impossible.
Right.
And I think, I might not get it day one myself, but if I had the money and the time to play it day one, I probably would.
Wow.
So, there's a caveat to what you said. Most fighting games, Street Fighter 5 rollout was trash.
Oh, that you are right about that, Dad.
Street Fighter 5 rollout because they had no story mode. It was just pick the game and start fighting people. like it's like yo, I can't go into a story mode and hone my skills. Nah, you don't need that. New characters, I can't do that. Nah, you can't do that. So Street Fighter Five came out, and even put a story mode to like almost a year later. Almost, it was months down the road, and they're still adding characters to that Street Fighter Five to this day. So it's and once you had to wait a year and a half for that game, but once it got better, that game is actually pretty clean now. Street Fighter 5
Mm-hmm.
It's no Tekken 7 as far as the crispness, but Street Fighter 5 is really good though.
So in other words,
So-
it did. What we mean Randall call it did a division.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, Dad, before we move on, let me ask you this though: Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Right now it's Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Right now it's Mortal Kombat.
I wonder when the
Street
next one
Fighter-
coming out.
2 years from now.
Probably. But right now, because Street Fighter, they hold on to a game for years. And good for them because it stays popular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people don't drop it. So it's like, I mean, the what you call it, the Street Fighter 5 was like almost like beginning of the PlayStation 4. Like it was like mid play, but it was like in the very beginning, and people are still playing it now.
Yeah.
So it's like. So like I don't blame it at all, you know. Like you like it's like Grand Theft Auto. Like you don't if it's not broken, don't make a new one. You know, like you still making money off of it, don't do it. You know. So,
Right. So I'm surprised because I ain't. Well, we used to play. You know, the only fighting games I used to play back in the day was Naruto and Dragon Ball, but and Smash. But I was surprised LJ said he gonna pick it up.
I'm telling you, it's because of Evo. I saw the final playoffs, like the last 5 games, and I was like, goodness gracious, I want to do that somehow. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm probably too old to do it.
Get in the fighters. Dragon Ball Z fighters.
No, I mean I like Dragon Ball Z fighters, but I think I just like how whatchamacallit look.
Talking about Street Fighter.
Mhm.
Okay, I got you.
And then the other one was Guilty Gear Cross or something like that. I had saw the finals for that one, but I said that one was like too anime. I was like that one was weird, but I digress.
I won't blame you. All right, so they announced what it was, Street Fighter 6. Yeah, Street Fighter 6. Now this game here, LJ put me on. This game here that I'm about to say, everybody was talking about it. You was talking about it. Everybody talking about this supposed to be another Elden Ring type game. Another.
It's supposed to be like
one of the big humongous. I think a lot of people are hyping this up more. They're hyping this up more. But they pretty much what I'm talking about is Forsaken. Now Forsaken.
no,
Oh, I think different game.
Forspoken. I'm sorry. Forspoken. Now Forspoken, if I'm not mistaken, let me see if they got it on here. When it's supposed to come out. They did not say when it's supposed to come out. It's supposed to come out. I don't know
it was
when.
supposed to come out this year, but it's been delayed.
Yeah, but delayed. Now Forspoken, I have not heard now one thing about it until LJ told me about it. And when LJ told me about it, my whole TikTok For You page was nothing but Forspoken. So, what's your intake about that?
So I think Forspoken is going to be like
Do you think it's gonna actually destroy the gaming community?
no.
Okay.
But it's gonna it's one of it's a Sony exclusive.
It's gonna be on PC too, though.
Is it?
Yeah. Hold on, if I'm not mistaken, go ahead.
It might go to PC later, but I just know it was supposed to be a Sony exclusive that reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima just a little bit story wise, not story wise, but gameplay wise.
It's coming out on PC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The universe is really nice and it's beautiful. My problem was that the dialogue that we heard in the game, it seems kind of robotic and off a little bit.
Right.
So the story might not be that great, but I think everything else about this game, the magic, the abilities, the gameplay, the world building and the world itself is just gonna be top notch.
Are you gonna get it?
Yes, that's actually a day one for me.
PS5, PC. Since it's coming out on PC.
I was going to get it on PlayStation 5, but I might get it on PC. I'm gonna still get it on PlayStation 5.
Why?
Because PlayStation PC games have not been optimized well. The only one that has been optimized well was Spider-Man. The other ones that have came out before have both been bad. God of War wasn't that great, and Arrow Lady, I can't think of her name. What's her name? What's that game?
Godfall?
No, the girl with the arrow.
Tomb Raider? Not Tomb Raider.
No, but it's kind of robotic dinosaurs. Robot dinosaurs.
Horizon?
There.
I was like, what?
That, see,
yeah.
Horizon.
Yeah.
When it came to PC, it was the worst of them all.
But it's coming out on PC like they
mean, I still don't trust it.
I won't blame you.
I'd probably get on PlayStation.
Is this, hold on, because those are PlayStation Studio type games. Is this made from a
PlayStation Studio type game? That's why I'm also surprised that it's coming to
Okay, so I can see why you say that then. Dad, what's your intake of or Forspoken?
Okay, so when you first started talking about it, I thought you were talking about a different game. That's why I brought up Ghost of Tsushima. It's about the When Winds Fall or something like that.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. That's the one that's coming up next on the list. I know which one you're talking about.
Okay. To be honest, I'm planning on getting a PS5 within the next month or two. You know so, and I'll tell you what though, when I saw it, because I had never heard about this game till Gamescom, and when I saw it was a little black girl doing magic, I said, "Oh, I'm buying this game." Off rip. You had me at hello on that one, So, but I will agree with you that the voice acting does sound kind of robotic, but the fluidity in the moves, just like the way she was surfing on the magic and just moving so fast and climbing up stuff, that's something I can get into, just how fast it's moving, the gliding and it looks like she has a grappling hook, but it's just magic. She's flown to another spot. It's clean. It looks super clean. So when I get my PS5, which I'll probably get within the next month, this game is definitely on the list of games I need to get.
Agreed. I think this is going to be one of those you buy it for a title, or you buy it for you buy this is a console seller is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yes, this is definitely a console seller. 100%.
All I know is when I saw it, when LJ put me on, and when all them TikTok videos, I instantly gonna copy myself. So I'm with y'all on that. I'm getting it too. I might not get it day one, depending on, because my game catalog is through the roof right now, and I don't know what
about gaming catalogs.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. And I don't know when they're gonna come out. I think they come out next year. Yeah, it say January 2023. I think it's January 23. All I know is it's coming out next year around January. But yeah, when I saw it, I instantly knew I was gonna get it. Now, what you was talking about, Dad? Hold on, what's the name of it? What the heck? Why the heck it just disappeared from it? Hold on. Let me go back. My computer is tripping. Okay, here's, I think this the name. What you talking about, Dad? Where the winds meet. Yeah. Now, before you say anything, Dad, when I saw this, they was trying to, a lot of leakers, a lot of people on TikTok and all that stuff. I ain't mean to put you. A lot of people on TikTok. You know that dumb behind was trying to say this the new Assassin's Creed game. You know that, right?
No, I haven't heard about that.
A lot of people were trying to say this the new Assassin's Creed Japan game.
That's funny.
On TikTok. I got so hyped, bro, because I legit thought this what it was. And when I saw it, I was like, bro, they play the fuck out of me. I swear I thought this was it. But because it said Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, bro, we are actually getting the game. And then when I saw it, I was like, bro, this is not no goddamn Assassin's Creed. Now, I'm gonna get off subject for a little bit because LJ love Assassin's Creed. That new game that they announced, Mirage.
That's what it's called.
They said they going back to their old ways. They not doing what they used to do with Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
They not doing that no more.
They're going back.
Apparently, it's supposed to be. Yeah. How both of you guys feel about that?
I'm kind of hyped for it.
Are you getting day one?
Well, you know I get Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That's my favorite almost game series.
Yeah.
Right? So I mean, yeah.
but I don't know why I asked you.
But the new combat system of Assassin's Creed.
Cause you like Valhalla though.
I do. I like all three of them.
Yeah.
It was nice, and you did more, and it was. What's the word I'm looking for?
I really don't know.
I don't know. It was different from what you had been playing for the last 4 or 5 games.
Okay.
It was different, and it was cool that it was different, but there was just something about you just being able to just mindlessly just click buttons and just you can still do it, but it was even better in the old game because you could literally just run up, stab somebody, run away.
Yeah.
In this one, it's more of if you stab somebody, you might have to
fight
no matter what.
Yeah.
You can't run away. You can't. And in this one, I felt like, or in the past, you could be actually. It was like you was an actual assassin. Like you could do a whole mission sneakily, and you could do parts of the new game sneakily too. But some of the major gaming moments and things like that, you couldn't do sneakily. You ended up fighting somebody right then, right there, doing different things. So I'm kind of, if it is gonna go back to the normal ways, I'm kind of hyped for it. But even if it doesn't, or is mesh between the two, I think it'd be fine as long as the story is kicking like it usually is.
Gotcha.
So,
all right, now Dad, where the wind meets, what's your take on
it? It looks like another Ghost of Tsushima, which is not a bad thing at all. You know,
right.
Ghost of Tsushima was one of the games of the year for a reason. You know, so but I think I hate to keep using this word, but like it looks super crisp. You know, every like the fighting looks good. You know, and the thing about these games too is like you gotta be stealthy with your fight. You can't just go out and just like bomb first and everything. You gotta make sure because you'll die. You know, they will mess you up in this thing, but that it might not be a day one, but it might be like a week 2 type of thing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but like it looks really good. The trailer they gave us was real nice. I really liked it. So it's just a matter of it's going to be what we expect it to be. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
I'm kind of excited for it. Like I can't promise day one because you know the way my check into my savings is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I understand.
But like it's going to be something like I'm gonna look forward to.
I got you. I don't think I asked you, but how you feel about it, LJ?
I just recently seen like a little bit of the trailer, so I'm not too up and much. I watch it later.
Oh, okay.
But if it's being compared to Ghost of Tsushima, is the guy alive?
Now it's similar. Is exactly like it, but the graphics is a little bit different.
Yeah, you got a lot to live up to if you can't try to get compared to that game. So
that's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? If it's getting compared to that, you know, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, no. The movements, from what I saw, the moving stuff is like it, but to me, you played it, but to me, a little bit crispier, a little bit more cleaner. It look. Let me see if I can show it. Let's see if we can show a little bit something. See, like that. The movement's a little bit.
It really does look like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah. To me, like I said, you play Ghost of Tsushima. To me, the movements and the play style a little bit sharper and crispier. A little bit.
Gotcha.
So after this little take, how you feel about it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some more research on that. It looks good right there. I'm not sure about the what you were saying, like from that trailer. Yes, I can see what you're saying. It looks crispier, but in game, I don't know if it's going to actually be like that.
Right, yeah.
But I can see why people are saying that it's like Ghost of Tsushima, but for Chinese.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I'm ready for it myself. I don't know if it's gonna come out on. It probably is, but I'm with you on that.
mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Now, like I mentioned before, like early on, Gamescom was 7 hours. We ain't gonna go over everything. We're gonna just go over like the biggest games that was announced, and we got one last one. Now, I'ma say this right here, right now. Whenever this game launch, if it's exactly how the trailer was when it showed, I think last year, this game will win Game of the Year. I'm just saying that now.
I'm not sure what that game is.
Life of P.
Is that?
It's about Pinocchio, but a darker version of Pinocchio. No. I'm gonna show you this gameplay, bruh. If this gonna win Game of the Year. I don't care what you say. I don't care, but
I mean, looking at the pitch still photos, it's supposed to be one of those big Game of the Year games, but
yeah,
I don't know about it story wise with it being called.
No, story wise, if they follow how I think they're gonna follow the Pinocchio but darker, 100% gonna win Game of the Year.
Is Pinocchio a grim tale? No, Pinocchio's not a grim tale.
Not really, you know. I mean,
let me see if they show some game footage. Let me see. They probably just gonna show dialogue.
There's a 11-minute. There's two. Actually, there's a 12-minute gameplay and there's an 11-minute.
Yeah, the one I saw was like I think it was last year. Like I said, this game gonna win Game of the Year whenever it come out. Just look at it. It's like a masterpiece. But while LJ looking at it, Dad, what's your take on it?
See, I saw it before, but I looked it up because I didn't know what game you were talking about at first.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're already putting the Game of the Year category though.
I say it's gonna be in that category. I'll say that.
Like, what brings you to that? Like that's what I want to know.
The movements. If they actually follow the story of Pinocchio, I think the story gonna be outstanding. If they actually stick with the move, if everything just run perfectly with this game, it gonna be in category. It gonna be in that category, just because of who's behind it.
Who's behind it?
Hold on. They showed it in the beginning. Wait a minute.
BioWiz Games.
No, somebody writing this, whoever that writer is.
Carlo. I think he's one of those fantasy.
He's one of them professionals. But it's just that if they actually do this game and follow the story of Pinocchio and it's actually dark, it's gonna be.
So it's being called a Souls-like Pinocchio story. Lies of P shows off and they have gameplay. And it's going to have people like Geppetto, Jiminy Cricket, maybe. Okay. That's a very interesting concept to make a...
That's what I'm saying. If they do...
fairy tale... Well, not fairy tale, but like a... But no, I'll take it back. A fairy tale Souls-like game.
If they actually write it... I mean, not write it. That's what I'm saying. If they actually can do it right and make it justice and follow Pinocchio in that dark thing how they want it and the story is actually good... This will be in that Game of the Year category. 100% will be in there. I don't know when it come out. I think it come out next year. Does it say he will come out?
It doesn't say. It probably won't. Probably this is the first time I've heard of this game. So
they showed that game last year.
Did they?
Yeah, I heard about it last year. It was last year. It was early this year.
He's not writing it.
It's Honor. It's Honor. Yeah, I forgot.
So let's see who is Carlo.
I looked it up. It's him. Some fancy British writer.
Oh, he is the one who created Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I see where you coming from. I would have to see a lot more about this game and read up a lot more about it before you can say is game of the year. But it is. But if it ends up being like Elden Ring, because that's why he's saying
That's what. Yeah.
because it reminded him of Elden Ring and how Elden Ring blew up.
Yep.
If it's like that, then he's 100% correct. It's gonna win game of the year. Elden Ring has instilled into people right now that if your game is like Elden Ring, or if it's a Souls Dark game where you can have so much playtime in it, you're gonna win game of the year. Also, as long like I'll be honest with you, Dark Souls or Elden Ring really it has a story, but it's so overarching that you really can't.
Obviously, you don't have to do it.
You can't figure it. Not that you can't figure it out. It's hard to find every plot point.
Yeah.
But you can go back and people make videos, lore stuff. But the stuff that you can pinpoint is really good. So if it's like that, then yeah, I can see this game being game of the year. Because I want to say almost every Souls-like game has one game of the year, except for maybe one or two.
Yeah, they been either that or they been contender,
Or they been a contender,
or they won some type of war. But just from the game and who's behind it and what it's based off of and what they try to do with it story wise, it's gonna be in that contender. It gotta be.
So after like watching this gameplay right now that you guys were talking about it, I see what you're talking about right now. Because we said Elden Ring, yep, this is huge Elden Ring vibes right now going, and like just how open it is. Like I'm watching the gameplay, and this dude died twice so far. Like
yeah, that's what when I saw it, I immediately like, yeah, this is gonna win game of the year. I'm already calling it. Depending on when it come out. It come out next year, but I'm just saying for right now, I think it is. Or it's gonna be contender. I know for a fact it's gonna be contender. I won't say when it's gonna win game of the year because later on down the road they may show some crazy game we never saw.
Yeah.
But I'll say right now it's gonna be how many games for game of contender? I mean game of the year for like 5.
6.
It gonna make that roster. I say that for next year.
Okay.
So
I see why you're saying that now. Because like because like a huge Elden Ring, even like running from bosses, like this game.
Oh, here it is. Cause I ain't mean to cut you off, Dad, but pretty much I'm reading it. It says it's a Souls-like Pinocchio game.
That's what I just read.
That's what you read. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, because they announced this. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn they announced this game either early this year or late last year. Because I remember when they announced it, I went directly to Steam and wishlist this. Because I knew for a fact I was going to play it when I saw it. I forgot when I saw it, but they announced this game so long ago though. But yeah, that's this game here. I'm hyped for. I'm hyped for this, for Spoken, and Hogwarts Legacy. 2013. 2023. I'm gonna be broke. I'm just gonna say that.
We said that about 2022.
But they pushed all the games back.
Right.
They pushed all the games back, bro. We got Redfall. We got what's the other game that's on Game Pass?
Oh,
but
Starfall.
Starfall. We got that. Well, we could get Xbox Game Pass.
I'm about to say you save money right there.
So yeah, but still, if we didn't,
yeah.
So many games coming out next year, man. So many games. But I'm not gonna go the rest of them because the rest of them don't actually.
I'll say this because I think people will get mad at us if we don't mention it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Yes, we have heard of it. Yes, we know it's stupid.
I gave a shout out earlier while I was talking.
Oh, that's
right. Yeah, he did.
I think there's also one other game that's everybody. Is it that game?
High on Life.
The Rick and Morty game.
High on Life.
Yeah, in the Rick and Morty.
That's another game. I'm like just to get it.
I mean, it literally has the voice actors of Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I'm just getting it just to get it.
I saw a trailer or I saw some gameplay of it yesterday. I said this game is just high off of life, as the name implies.
I'm getting it. I'm just getting it because it just that game you just gotta get. I'm just getting it because I'm getting it. But like I said, the Gamescom was like a 7-hour stream, and I'm not gonna go over everything. But
can I break up a game real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys are familiar too much with wrestling stuff.
Oh, the AEW.
Yeah, the AEW game. They finally released it, and they finally released some actual gameplay from it. And when I say that sometimes it's not good to go back to the past and bring up old mechanics, this is an example why it's not that you don't need to do that. Because
I thought people was excited for this game to come out. Well, not excited for it
huge,
to come out, but
huge excitement. Huge excitement. But when I tell you the gameplay they showed looked clunky because they're using the old. If you play wrestling games, you're in that whole wrestling thing.
Mm-hmm.
This game that people always bring up, and it's No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 because it's the gameplay of those and stuff like that. While the gameplay of it was great, it's outdated. It is very much outdated. So, I look at it, I'm like, okay, so like the players look cartoonish, like especially after coming off what 2K WWE 2K just did,
Yeah,
and still doing. I think this is a step backwards, personally, and it frustrates me because I want to you know what I'm saying? Because this game still might have to be a day one for me, just because I'm that much into wrestling. But if I don't want this game to be what I saw on the thing,
right.
so it's disappointing to me.
Gotcha. Well, they still got some time, I guess. So maybe they fix it.
It didn't even have the best tag team in the world in the game. Like how's there not a day one team that's in there? That bothers me. It's little things.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's interesting. Because I'm surprised they didn't go to another company. So, right, WWE is made by EA, right? Or
Who?
2K. Who
Yeah,
makes WWE?
2K.
So I'm surprised they didn't try to go to EA and be like, and try to sell themselves and be like, we can fight off WWE like they're doing right now, in real life. But I don't know. Who knows?
We just like you say, we just gotta wait till it come out.
Yeah, I haven't played a wrestling game in a minute because I had 2002, I had 2003, and then I played 2006. And I just felt like it's the same mechanic over and over again. And I know they just recently updated it for 2002, but for the longest time, it just felt like it's the same game. Like it had the football problem for me. It felt like the football games never did anything new. They just upped the graphic a little, not a lot, a little.
Yeah,
added the new players in there.
So you talking to the OG who played nothing but the football game.
Yeah.
So not to defend anything that you just said, because you're not telling any lies when it comes to Madden and wrestling games. It was copy and paste and updated rosters. So I'll tell you this though. This year, if you ever were to go back to wrestling games, this would be the year because things were updated, and even Madden itself feels like a totally different game. And people who are in my franchise going to get mad at me for saying this, but there's some people in my franchise who are not that good anymore because this game actually takes skill now.
Ooh.
So you can't just cheese your way through it,
Gotcha.
And they are struggling. Okay, so it's
that's good though. Sure. I mean, that's what it needed.
Oh, that's real good. Yeah, that's exactly what it needed. So, and WWE 2K, it's they did right this year. It's not a perfect game, but it's a really good one this year. So if you ever want to get back into it, this is the year you would do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Before we leave, Dad, what you got to say? What's your last word?
My last words are follow all the description below my things. I'm doing more streaming now lately. And one of these days I'm going to have a Attack on Titan slander day. Just because.
I knew you were going to say something.
Hey, let me know.
just because Randall sent me some stuff that like it was totally bogus. And
I agree with that. I agree because my favorite, and surprisingly, I don't care what y'all say. Surprisingly, LJ know my favorite anime is Evangelion.
It is.
I like Attack on Titan. It's number 2. Now Evangelion on that list was literally 49, and I don't care what anybody say.
It was a lot higher than that.
Evangelion was pretty much birthed half of these animes that's out today.
Okay, well I don't know about that.
Pretty much. I'm just gonna pretty much some of them.
Guys, okay.
Some of them. If it wasn't for Evangelion, half of the animes would not be walking to this day. Let's just say that. I don't care. I argue anybody up and down. But yeah, I don't agree with that list. But it's not my fault that the Japan people voted Attack on Titan for number 1. Okay. I just wanna set the record straight. I sent it to troll you, but I sent that list to LJ because they did Yu Yu Hakusho dirty, and we all know Yu Yu Hakusho top. We all know Yu Yu Hakusho top 5.
So,
easily top 5.
So I don't know why it was like 47.
For no reason.
It was 47. Damn, I can't laugh. Come out 49.
The intro theme song alone puts it in the top 5.
Bruh, that's the number 1 intro.
Bruh, the intro is number 1. We can't argue there.
Number 1 intro.
That intro is number 1. That intro is number 1. If we can't anybody. We can all agree on that. That was the best anime song ever made for an anime.
If I actually get into streaming again, and I make stream alerts and all that other stuff,
you would straight get copyrighted.
I would get copyrighted for that song so fast.
I was gonna say that.
I don't care.
You gonna get copyrighted.
I don't care. That's my sound alert. That's everything.
You will get straight copyrighted, and all that money will go away.
I don't care.
But
let me tell you something. I went to Comic-Con one year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also we're walking around. And I heard the intro play, and I was like, "Wait a minute, is that?" And so I immediately start trying to find where it's coming from. Right?
You got to.
Looking around, and this lady was giving a full-on concert with just that song, and I'm like, "This is the life I live."
Now, for everybody out there, I ain't mean to cut you off there. For everybody out there, we all, me, Dad, and LJ, we all in the anime community. We were born into it. And I don't have no problem with it. I know LJ don't have a problem with it. I'm pretty sure Dad don't have a problem with it. We know anime, the community of anime went mainstream a couple years ago. And we know a lot of people, like these celebrities, all that stuff, they just, they on it for the hype. We know that.
Right.
Now, for everybody listening out there that's pissed off about that, here's the way you can weed out the fakers. Play that song that me, LJ, and Dad is talking about from Yu Yu Hakusho. And what's that other one that you like? What's the other one? The one with the white hair. And they came back.
The white hair.
It start with an I. The one they redid.
Inuyasha?
Oh,
that one.
The 3 a.m. movie.
Yeah.
But everybody gonna know that one because it became a meme.
I know, but it died off though. For everybody out there, if y'all sick of the fakes, play either what it was, Inuyasha.
Yeah, Inuyasha, the 3 a.m.
Play that song or the Yu Yu Hakusho song that we talking about. If they don't know those 2 songs, that's how you can weed out the rats, and you know for a fact they fake.
Oh shit, y'all got me started.
I'm just saying, if they don't know those 2 songs and literally in 3 seconds, if they can't name it, they're fake. They're fake.
Yo, when I tell you, like, I stopped in my tracks and tried to locate where that song was coming from. And Comic-Con is busy. Like, and this was years ago. And I was like, and this lady was sitting there, and she was singing, and she literally just sang that song out loud. And everybody's surrounded. I was like, yo, if I go now, like, I'm good. Like, this is...
Like, bro,
this is my life right now.
That Yu Yu Hakusho opening touched my heart. It touched my soul. I just if you're a real anime fan, you know when that. Once you hear them trumpets, you know what it is. You don't know unless you just started anime. If you just started anime, all right, we give you a pass. But if you don't know it and you like our age, yeah, and you around our age, then yeah, we know for a fact you a phony. Like there's no way on earth you say, oh, I know I've been on anime for years, and you don't know that song or Inuyasha song. The reason why I don't know the Inuyasha name because
I don't think nobody knows the name.
Yeah, I just know the song. I know for a fact when that song plays, it's that white haired fox dude. But yeah, my fault, Dad. What else you got to say?
No. I'm good now. I'm covered.
LJ, what you got to say, man?
The only thing I got to say is I agree with what Brenda said earlier about the Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm not even gonna say the name. I know the name. I know the name of Yu Yu Hakusho. You got me on Inuyasha. I can do the beat for you. I know that. I can't tell you the name, but I can tell you. If I heard that, I'd be like,
all we need to hear is 2 seconds. We know what it is.
But I'm not saying the name of the Yu Yu Hakusho, but if you don't know, you better put it in the comments and you better find out fast. Anyway, there's a game coming out, hopefully very soon. That game is Gundam Evolutions.
Oh, you've been talking about that one.
I
thought it'd been out. No, that's the beta.
The beta was out.
Okay.
The beta stopped.
Okay.
But they haven't had a release date out for it wherever. It just said release in 2022. But we believe, or I believe, or the community believes that it's coming out soon.
Right.
Like, this is how quickly, and I'm going to end this real quick. This is how bad the release date hasn't come out. They got esports teams already forming.
I'm pretty sure. And
they already have an esports league ready to roll out for when this game comes out. Yeah. And they announced that before they announced the release date for this game. But now they doing like just a cryptic message that everybody got to figure out when the game's coming out. So hopefully the game's coming out soon. This is what some people was calling it the Overwatch killer. I don't think it's the Overwatch killer. I think Overwatch is doing fine by itself. Killing itself. It don't really need no help. I know Overwatch 2 is coming out soon. And I'm not excited. Like, I'll probably play Overwatch 2 because I love to watch Overwatch League. I just like to watch Overwatch League, but like when Gundam Evolution come out and the Esports League takes off, I'm definitely watching that, and I can't wait for this game to come out. Yeah, but y'all need to watch out for that game, and also respect Yu Yu Hakusho and the theme song.
You better talk to the Japan people because those are the one who voted.
They a lost cause.
They made it.
They a lost cause. They lost. They lost the sauce.
Oh man! All I gotta say, my last word is this: if y'all really feel some type of way with these up and coming new people who get in anime and they showboating it and they try to get clout from it, like we said, either play those 2 songs, play the Yu Yu Hakusho, and Dad, what's the other one? Because I keep on forgetting it. Inuyasha. Play those 2 songs. If they can't name it within a span of 3 seconds, you know for a fact they are phonies. Because everybody who been on anime for the longest will automatically know those 2 songs. And I got one more too. If they can't, and then you know for a fact they know anime. If they don't know those 2, but they kind of can name it, here's another one that you give them. If they can name, or if they know for a fact, JoJo Bizarre Adventure Season 5 closing the song, have you heard that one?
I don't watch JoJo, so no. But I probably have heard it. So
look it up real quick.
I was gonna say Full Metal Alchemist.
I'm about to say Full Metal Alchemist or your show.
Yeah, that. But look up JoJo Bizarre Adventure Season 5 closing song.
If they don't know Angel Thesis of Evangelion opening song.
If they don't know Evangelion by just the sound, then you out of. But you know, Evangelion. A lot of people that's some freaky stuff. Mm-hmm. Let's be real.
Because everybody's going to be able to name off the Dragon Ball Z one. Everybody's going to be able to do that one. You know.
Say Season 5.
So.
No. That's it right there. That's it. Play it.
You don't want to get striking.
No, we don't care. We don't care. We be alright.
Oh, right. I forgot they did that.
You forgot they did that?
They did that. My friend showed that to me.
If Dad, look it up, Dad. Look it up, Dad. Hold on, what you type? What you type?
Yeah, I heard that before.
Look, if they know that, if they know that, they know their anime.
I totally forgot that.
Cause when I heard that, I was like, "There's no way JoJo Bizarre is playing that."
But they done that before.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
I totally forgot about.
You forgot about it?
I forgot. My friend had sent that to me. I said, "What is with JoJo?
The reason how I know it, because me and my girl, we was binge watching JoJo.
Uh-huh.
That's how I know it. And then a couple weeks or months ago, TikTok was blown up on it because of it, and it kicks in my head. So for all the listeners out there, Yu Yu Hakusho. Dad, you gotta do it one more time. What's the other one?
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
I got the name for you, maybe. Oh no, I don't.
And if they don't know those two, if you really on their neck, JoJo Bizarre season 5.
I really don't feel like people would get that way.
They gotta get it. I don't care. I don't care. They gotta get it, especially if they our color. If they're our color. They better know that. I don't care. They better know that. If they our color, I don't want to say it because I don't want to sound racist. But if they our color and they can't, and if that song comes on, especially if they say they heavy in anime, if that song come on and they can't say, "Oh, that's JoJo Bizarre," then no, they phonies. But those right there, you got Inuyasha, JoJo Bizarre. Yu Yu Hakusho, and what's the other two y'all was saying?
Oh, he was saying Full Metal Alchemist opening.
Okay.
And I was saying Cruel Angel Thesis from Evangelion.
Okay. That one right, that's kind of hard though, because it's Evangelion kind of freaky.
No, but people love the theme song. People know the theme song more than they know the whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
It's just such a good theme song.
So those the 5 songs we could give you. If you really want to weed out the fakes, because I know a while ago the community was fighting each other because they were talking about, oh, we got fakes and people. That's how you can spot out the fakes. They can easily Google something and do all types of stuff. But if you really want to know if they down with the community, tell them or play those 5 songs.
Or you play here's extra hard mode, because I realize people don't know this. They just heard of it. You play Tank. You know what Tank is? That's Cowboy Bebop opening.
Oh, did no that. Yo, if they, bro, if y'all don't,
and you play the first 5 seconds of it, and they don't get in the first 5 seconds.
Cowboy Bebop, that's another one. That's up there with Yu Yu Hakusho. I think that's number 2. But look here. Hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. The list that I send to Dad and them, it was inaccurate. I will say that.
He just wanted to know about it.
No, I did that because of Dad. Okay. But the Yu Yu Hakusho was for you.
Okay.
But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy it. We appreciate everything. Our videos are going up, the audio going up. Our latest one did 10 did some numbers, 10 views I think in like 5-10 minutes, something like that. It was just think they bots, but I don't know. I gotta wait till the I gotta look at the that right there. And other than that, man, we catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.
Peace.
And